Yeah, so since nabanggit mo yung Kona, no, and also, yeah, tell us about your experience in Kona's, like the logistics, the race day experience. Hindi ka ba nahirapan sa visa, or may visa ka na ba nung pumunta ka na doon before ka pang ma-qualified sa US? Kasi I know Ronald Mullet, ano, he's wondering, or nag-aalala siya ba, makakapunta ba ako sa Kona, eh wala pa siyang visa. So yeah.
Yeah. I already had a visa.
Mhm,
So I was already able to renew it
mhm,
before 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 Kona, before Ironman, actually,
mhm.
Ironman 2022. So yun, so I didn't really have visa problems. Logistics, it was more of like everything during that season in Kona is just super expensive. Like
Yeah, yeah.
the
I heard.
prices are, hiked times two. And then timing pa when we were there, the dollar was at 59. I think it even reached 60. So yun yung yun yung medyo hassle. Hassle
Wow.
yung
And
yung expense.
ano yung masasabi mo, mga highlight mo sa Kona nung pagpunta mo doon? Of course, you will be in Expo and you were expecting na makita yung mga iniidolo natin ng mga triathlete. Is there any memorable na somehow meron kang na-meet na idol mo, or meron ka bang gustong ma-meet na idol mo talaga na hinahunt mo? Kasi ako, hopefully, I'm a big fan of Lionel Sanders, and hopefully makita ko si Lionel Sanders, and yeah.
Um, okay, hindi ako masyadong updated kasi sa mga posts. So, may mga ano na parang, okay, hindi ko masyadong kilala, ganyan. But, of course, everybody knows Jan Frodeno
Mm.
and Sebastian Kienle. So, more or less, yun lang yung mga kilala ko na pro. Yung mga bago, parang hindi masyado. So, yeah, but it's inspiring to see them,
Mhm.
especially on the race course, the women, parang papunta ka pa lang, ano na sila, parang pabalik na.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah,
yeah, and then,
the good thing about this setup is that yung mga participants na nag-race, they had the opportunity na manood din ng race. Palitan kasi
yes,
nag-race
yeah,
ka, and then on the other day, ikaw naman yung magiging makakapanood. Eh. So you
yeah.
experience
And
both.
I think it was more favorable for the women because we raced ahead.
Mhm,
So, during the men's race, relax na lang kami. Sila, nanonood ng women's, pero inisip pa nila 2 days from now, I'm gonna race, di ba? So,
mhm,
parang
mhm,
may stress factor on them. So, parang mahirap din nilang ma-enjoy na manood nung women's race because you don't also want to be, dehydrating yourself while standing in the heat, diba? The 2 days
okay.
before your race. So,
Yeah.
as much as possible, you should already just be like off your feet, lying down,
Mhm, mhm,
relaxing.
mhm.
So, kawawa yung mga lalaki. Kasi kailangan nilang mag-support, kailangan nilang manood.
Yeah.
But on the race naman, since tapos na kami, yun, we got to enjoy it, and recovery na rin for the women because you're gonna be
Mhm,
walking a lot, and even if you're
mhm.
standing in the sun, watching the men's race.
So saan kayo banda nanood doon? Sa may finish line, or somehow you go outside na sa run course, bike course?
Sa men's race kasi I was with Rafi Silerio of Spectra.
Yung
So, yeah, so he was covering the race. So, we were able to go to the bike course,
mhm,
like dun sa gitna banda, and we were
mm,
able to take he was able to take coverage there, and we were able to watch part of the bike from there, and then
mhm,
after we went back to the run course, and then dun naman nanood, and then it was also a good opportunity for me because I was able to volunteer as a catcher sa finish line.
mhm. When
Since
you say
they
catcher,
they
ano yung responsibility ng catcher sa finish line?
as in ika-catch mo yung mga nag-finish. Kasi
Nagfo-fall yung mga hindi na makatayo.
oh,
Okay,
actually
catcher. Okay.
everybody that crosses, you have to escort them to the recovery area.
Okay.
So kailangan hawakan. Parang there are two catchers per finisher. So
Is
I
that
was
a
able to
protocol sa Kona or sa buong full Ironman?
I've only seen it in Kona.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure if in other Ironman races abroad they do that, but I've
Yeah, first
only
time ko narinig yun,
experienced
eh.
it in Kona. Yeah, so there are a lot of volunteers that volunteer for that role, no? Or some volunteer to be in the recovery area, but I
Uh-huh,
volunteered to be in the finish line, so I could um also catch the other Filipinos who are
uh-huh,
finishing. So yun, everybody that crosses practically out. I mean, laspag talaga.
last pag
So they
talaga.
really need, and you really need to hold them and guide them. Parang
Hmm,
walk maybe like 200 meters to the recovery area. So it was a good experience. And then, yun, para kang nag-guide ng mga lasing.
So